All right, so dry run moving day, sort of part one. Yeah, it's a bit interesting. So the only real thing I have to do today was to go, well, right now, to go out to the house and get the Xfinity set up. I think it's Xfinity. I don't think AT&T. Yeah, I think it's, yeah, I should know this, but the point is I was able to schedule it for Tuesday, which is good because do I want to, yes, I want to go into it. Like, I signed up and then they're like, oh, it's only available on Thursday. But when I got the account reset, which took a whole fun, 30 minutes because the name didn't, I can't even. But when you log in, you can then set it to another day, including days that were not available during the billing process, which is a weird sort of thing. And even like yesterday, I logged into the manager appointment and I could have on Sunday set, or I think it was on Saturday or Sunday, I could then set like a Monday. I don't know how this works. The point is, they're coming from 1 to 3. The only thing I need to do today is set up the internet. Okay, that's it. Bring the laptop there because the other stuff is still here, right? But the point is, I kind of got overwhelmed with a bunch of stuff. I donated a bunch of stuff. That was kind of easy to do that, The computer kind of wasn't already working, that one. It sometimes gives these no signal things on the monitor. Not right now. And it happened maybe once a year. And in the last couple of weeks, it's been happening like an awful lot. Is it the video card failing? And it's like, God damn it, I hate these open-ended bullshit problems. Where it's like, well, guess the computer doesn't work. Who knows? And then on top of that, when I updated the laptop just to make sure Windows Update wasn't gonna, do its 10-hour process as the things being installed, the internet today. The browser I'm using, Firefox, the syncing completely fucked my bookmarks. It didn't delete anything. It added a bunch of bookmarks that I deleted years ago, but months ago. And it rearranged everything all over the place. And it's like, oh my God. And it's supposed to have a backup feature where every day all of that's corrupted too on both. It's like, how do you, do I want to go on a rant about Mozilla? Because boy, I didn't like him like 15, 16 years ago. They were using like communist imagery and shit. And it was like, you people are beyond the pale. But I think I trust, Google even less with my information than a bunch of communists. So it's just like, and then it's part of it is also, I know Firefox pretty well in terms of the profiles, and I have to put it on an encrypted partition because when I bought that computer 5 years ago, you couldn't put a TrueCrypt. You couldn't put TrueCrypt on. You couldn't put it on the whole system drive anymore because there's some new technology. It's like, why don't people tell me this shit? I was planning on encrypting the system drive just like I had done before, and then right when you have the login for the system, you just type in your password and that's it. And because the only thing with encryption is if somebody steals this, like I don't want them having access to my bank account, right? And if you're using a browser, you save all those passwords, like, I don't want people, accessing my stuff, right? So then I was all like, again, this is 5 years ago. I'll make a separate partition, and why can't things just fucking work out of the box, Yeah, I shouldn't have to be a goddamn fucking systems engineer here to, solve basic fucking problems. But anyways, it's just the computer had with the monitor. Well, I don't know. That's the video card. I don't know. And then it's no signal. The computer's still on. You have to restart the whole thing, And then it's like, well, at what point is this never going to work? And then fuck me. The laptop is about the same age. Windows 8 was on there, right? I put Windows 10 in there, and then many months later, it stopped working. You couldn't lock the screen anymore, so you couldn't password protect it. You'd have to restart the whole fucking computer. And then I reinstalled Windows 10 on. It works okay now, but it's a 5-year-old computer. I didn't use it very much, but it already had issues. So, maybe they fail at the same time, and fuck me, right? And I have decent backups, but You know? So it's like, it's just computer issues. And then I thought, you know, let me complicate my life even more. Since I have to go out to the new house and hook up the internet, you know, why don't I just start the moving process and move the bedding stuff from the bedroom? So I would spend the night there tonight, right? And then tomorrow, maybe I can come back again, talk to the landlord, because I like to complicate things, you know? And then we'll deal with what happens to this bulky furniture that I'm not taking with me. You know, and it just got so fucking overwhelming, I can't even sleep again. It was one of those nappy things where I wasn't even too upset because I know the deal. It's like getting upset about this thing any more than I already am. It's just not going to work. So I had a nice little nappy sleep where I listened to some MP3 stuff and some podcasts. And you know, I knew I slept a little bit because I didn't remember like half the episode, right? So that's good. You know, that's good. But I just got overwhelmed with all the stuff yesterday, you know? And it's just like, God damn it. This open-ended crap of, you know, I was up at 1 a.m. figuring out fucking bookmarks, okay? Unfucking believable, you know? Bookmarks at 1 a.m., that's what I need to be doing. But in some ways, that was actually not such a bad thing, because I was thinking that, you know, the next morning I would not just, because this is just 2 little boxes of the books that remain. That's not too bad. And I could put the clothing, the bed stuff, the toiletries into, the clothing I could put into just bags, right? Even the bedding and stuff. But I have to do that like this morning, like right now. And then I'd have, it's like, no. That's too much. And I just can't fucking do that. Too much complications. But, you know, with all the donations gone, and these are just empty boxes I'm going to use. This is where the Legos used to be. Oh, look at that football. Yeah, this is the little extra room that I packed a bunch of crap in, but I'm kind of liking, you know, I'm very glad that I took the time to minimize over the years, including in the last month, you know, when I kind of took everything from the kitchen and tested out how many boxes I would need and everything. And it's going to be an easy move, but still, it's just, I just overcomplicated things yesterday. Way too much. But I'm going to have a lot of downtime because, again, the computer stuff, the internet. And I was like, well, I'll probably do a video on that because let's obsess about that. But like, there's the little sunroom where I had the last video, I haven't uploaded it yet, but the one where there's a big giant orb. Now, perfect placement for the orb, but that might be a good place to have the computer, but I don't know, because, you know, there's a lot of the old furniture in the house that they left, and it's like, ugh, I have to deal with that, and, you know. But I'll have a lot of downtime, and I'll be able to sort out that furniture there, see what I want to move out or whatever. But do I then get the cable guy to drill a new hole into? It's like, because then there is a cable outlet already, right? And it was from Comcast, I think, as well. The previous owners had, I think Comcast is really the only one of any note. AT&T's not there, I don't think. But the point is, they already have a cable hole, right? Of course it's crooked, because why would you want to put it straight? Well, we'll take a look at it. But do we drill a new one here, and then, well, if we have the old one, I'm not going to have the computer there because, you know, it's just a nice. Then we have to have an Ethernet cable because Wi-Fi's might be. It's like, just so many complications. Like, Jesus Christ, you know. And then, you know, I send my landlord an email, you know, about what do we do and when I'm moving out, and, you know, do I really want to put all this shit on Craigslist, you know? It's like, hey, landlord, this isn't, I didn't use it, it's 10 years old, this couch, but it's not in bad shape at all. Like, fucking take it, okay? I don't know what he's going to say. You know, in which case I still would have, it's just so many details, you know? It's just so many fucking details. It's like, I'm not really, it's like a pot that boils over. Like, I can do a lot of little tasks, but then, this little frustration, this little computer problem, that little computer, it's like, and I go absolutely insane. So that's a lot of fun. Not at all. Oh, we forgot this almost. Oh, the charger. Here we go. You know, so I'm just doing a dry run today, get the internet set up, and, you know, these things, you know, we might as well take these because why not? You know, it fits in the car. Yeah, it fits in the car. Maybe a couple, let me take some soap because I don't have any soap there. Maybe a towel or something. So yeah, because if I go out there at 1, if I have to expect the guy from 1 to 3, I can get there before traffic gets really bad. Because again, it's Houston, and this I'm gonna be so glad to be gone from this area. The traffic is just always terrible. You can't ever use the freeways here. But the point is, to get there, you have to go through this really awful spot here, and that just fucks you up. Like, don't even bother. Anywhere from 2 to 6, like, just forget it. Just stay home, stay at work until 8. Doesn't matter. It's just not going to be good. So if I can't come back at 2 or 3, even if we get done at 3, because traffic's going to be too much. You know, so then I might as well stay there, and just so many moving details. It's like I cannot organize my own life around these things. It's just too many fucking details. But anyways, I think, yeah, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I'm looking, you know, I do kind of go up and down on these things. You know, I am looking forward to just setting everything up there. And, you know, tomorrow I'll probably come back here tonight, because hopefully the landlord, I can talk to him tomorrow, or tonight. I'll sleep here tonight, and then tomorrow I'll move the bedding. Maybe I can come back, probably not before traffic gets bad tomorrow. So I'll probably come back maybe in the evening. I'll take the kitchen with me, or the kitchen stuff. And then maybe on Thursday, I'll do the rest of the office here, especially the computer and everything. You know, so that's... Is someone knocking here? Son of a bitch. Oh, it's someone out there on the roof. Look at that. They're fixing the roof. I don't know. I don't care. The point is, you know, I will have a lot of downtime as a result. So I'll try to make a couple of videos, at least some that are somewhat coherent. You know, and that's the thing with these. If I don't like them, I don't have to put them up. So, but with that said, I do have to leave, and that's it for now. All right. So let's have a tour. Before the cable guy shows up. So here we have this these old-timey wooden drawers. You know, it's like it came with the house. You see, the people were moving back to some other country, and they didn't want to take this stuff with them. So as a result, it was like, all right, I'll pay you money to keep this furniture here, although I don't really even want it, but, you know, if it gets you out of here and it seals the deal, you know. So there's a lot of pillows, you know, a lot of pillows. This isn't even, no. So it's like, I want to get rid of this stuff, and it's kind of big and bulky. I can't even sell it. Well, I'll try to sell it. I can't even throw it away. I mean, this is like, yeah, it's hard wood. I can't even lift. I don't even want to lift it. But I don't know how much this piece even fetches, right? There's like a broken chair. You can see the. It's like, are you fucking kidding? Like, who needs this stuff? You know. All right, no one's here. All right. So you have this old-timey desk that actually wasn't cleaned out. It's like, is this vintage or is this just junk? Right? Like, I don't want to use this. You know, it's not so old to where, I don't know. I mean, I think it's just, ugh, you know. But, see, like, and this is like impossible to put back in. Good Lord. Right, but I don't know. I would imagine. like it's one of those things where I'll have to research this a little bit. It's kind of fun, maybe, to just research this and say how much this is. That's like some IKEA thing. It doesn't matter. It's actually one of the few things I wanted to keep, but it's like gross in here, you know. And then the bed. There's a futon downstairs, and this is actually pretty. Ooh, there's some weird stains there. Oh, that's gross. But this bed is pretty firm, so that I kind of like that. But I don't like these traditional old beds. I think it's queen. I don't know. I don't like these. I'll have to sell these, or have someone haul it away. I don't know. It's just annoying, you know. You know. But it was part of the deal, so it's like, all right, here's money. Just go away. Take yourselves out of here. You don't have to take all this garbage with you. You know, and it's just like plastic stuff. I have plenty of hangers myself. But I love the high-ass ceilings. I mean, it's like, the rest of the house is high ceilings too. It's great. And then you got this cheapo, these old, oh, come on. I mean, I can't even, you know. But it'll be fun getting rid of all this shit. And this is an actual patio furniture, but hey, you put a nasty drape over it, and it looks fabulous. Not really. You got this random thing here. I aired it out because it just smelled weird as well. It wasn't that bad, but you know. And then you got these random. That's the thing is, I'm now down to 12 shirts, right? 12 shirts. And the 12 shirts, plus 2. The 2 I had 2 Antcon shirts that were large, and I kept those. So we're up to 14 shirts now. Well, that fits like right there. I have about, I don't know, 12 underwears. About maybe that many socks. Okay, so that's it. Oh, I got some pants. Where's the, that's weird. Shouldn't there be like a board here in the same way you have this? That's like the one place where, okay, we'll figure it. So that's the other great thing is not having a lot of stuff. Yeah, I already moved, I already moved the few boxes that I guess we last saw. I'm probably gonna splice all this together as a big moving video. But yeah, I mean, it's just old grandma furniture. This Tiffany lamp, this wasn't even part of the original deal that they're going to keep it here. I think what happened is they broke it trying to move it. It's not, yeah. And it looks like the Hungarian crown, by the way. It has a cross on it that's bent. The tradition has it that during battle, the king wore it because that makes sense. And then it, you know, and then it kind of got, yeah, look, I'll link to it. You know, but even in, I don't know, it probably was broken before, but it's like, it's not even a real Tiffany thing, right? It's like fucking dragonflies with jelly beans. Ah, oh, man. I can't even, you know. I have enough stress today. I can't be looking at jelly bean dragonfly broken Tiffany ripoff. And then you got another wooden thing here that's, I don't know, I'm gonna have to look this up because it looks like, you know, people kind of like this wooden, old-timey wooden stuff from, I don't know, the 50s, or I don't even know what this is. It has wooden rollers on it, if you check real quick. Or I don't know if that's wood, but it's very old, you know? Or it could just be complete crap, because it doesn't look that great, you know? What is this style? This style that looks like it's gonna fall through, your butt's gonna fall through. You know, I don't know. I'm sure somebody wants it. You know. Well, let's see here. Yeah, the kitchen. Let's have the kitchen. So, it's not that bad. It's actually, but if you look at the microwave, it was manufactured in July 1985. So this is older than Chernobyl. And yeah, you got an oven. It works. You know, if you see, look at that. It's been tested. It's kind of falling apart. And I was thinking, yeah, you know, a kitchen remodel would be great, you know. But I don't know. It's not that bad. You know, it really isn't. It's a bit old, but you know. Oh, I was freaking out about the dishwasher because I was under the impression that the dishwasher was a small 18-inch dishwasher. right? And I was like, oh my God, I think it's gonna fit in here. And it was just one of those, as it turns out, it's a full dishwasher. It's a little bit loud, you know, the inspector was like, it's super loud. It's like, it's not that bad, you know? And it works, so whatever. You know, as we make some modest upgrades throughout the house, we'll do that. So this is the little, in other homes, this was the patio area. I've seen some houses that were colored or painted the same as this. It wasn't even a screen patio. It was just the kind of little vertical bars here. You know, so it was very nice that somebody converted this into an extra little room, tons of light. I'll probably have the computer stuff here. And I was freaking out about that because the crooked cable line, or the crooked thing here, why would you? Well, I don't know if it comes through the video, but it's crooked. Okay, this is straight right here, right? This would be straight. It's not. But again, whatever. My concern was if you put the modem slash router slash whatever it is now, you put it here, okay, you can get Wi-Fi everywhere, but Ethernet's better. And then I have to, fucking run an Ethernet from here all the way up here or there, and then I have to do here, and then maybe it goes through here like with, you know. And that's how you can tell this used to be a patio thing, because this is very outdoors type stuff. Yeah. Very outdoorsy. You know. Maybe this is a load-bearing column. That's why they didn't take it out, because it would have made sense just to have like this thing here and then take that out, but they didn't. So there's that. And then there's like these director chairs. One of them's broken, as you can. It's like, why would I need these? Like, leave me alone. You can barely open them up. They're just, good Lord. I know, I'm not even attempting it. It's just gonna break something. So it's just kind of, I thought the house would be empty and then it'd be like, I could just do whatever. But yeah, it'll be fun. Like this one. This one actually had some liquor in it. It's kind of a liquor cabinet. Or at least there was liquor in it before they took it out. But again, it's another somewhat bulky. Okay. Campaigner, is that the brand? Oh, it has some Muslimy or Taj Mahal thing on there. I don't know if you can, I don't know. What? Okay, this is, see, it's a perspective change. This could be fun, you know? We could make a little bit of money off this too, and I don't know, at least have it hauled away or something. Ooh, there's some tags in here. Christian Dior. Ooh, well that means it's fancy. Okay. Or maybe it's just like some clothing tag and they just stuck it in there. I've heard the brand, I just don't know what exactly it is, but that's fine. And that, like, this monstrosity here, what is this? It's some reeds and some, like, who likes this stuff? Apparently the people who lived here, you know. And yeah, the carpet, you know, I'm kind of growing on the carpet, you know, which is, it's not the newest and there's a couple spots and whatever, but it's nice and soft, you know. I can kind of go barefoot and not have to, I don't know, I kind of like it actually. But, I don't know, whatever, it's not the most pressing issue. You know, I'm just glad the water works, the electricity works, that still works. They hooked it up correctly. Anyways, bathroom. Yeah, let's go bathroom here. All right, so you got a toilet here, you got this thing here, and then you got the, oh, I absolutely love this. I've seen some renovated houses where they actually strip out the entire tub and it's just a shower. And it's like, why? This is, it's not a jacuzzi tub, which is worthless. You know, those things don't shoot anything, especially if they're old, you know. Yeah, it's just like a waste of everyone's time and money. All right, I don't think the cable guy's here yet. Because the doorbell doesn't work, yeah. But it's like, you know, it's great because I have never had a tub that I could fit in, all right? And look at this. Look at this shit. I'm 6'2", I get most of my height from, look at that. I can actually sit in a tub. Look at this. This is great. and my legs don't really stick out. Oh my goodness, you know. And the inspector was yelling about not drought, the caulking. And I said, okay, I could actually fix this myself. You know, we're gonna have an episode about me and caulk. You know, I've had a shoulder injury from caulk before. I was just, you know, squeezing it so hard. True story, and we'll get to it some other day. But you know, this looks pretty old and very crusty, but I could probably do this myself. I looked up a video on YouTube. It looked very easy. But this tub is lovely. Now, one thing that is annoying is, like, even for the rest of the house, maybe carpet's okay, but there's carpet around even the toilet. Yeah, I hope it never overfills. Good Lord. I don't know whose genius idea it was. Like, even in some bathrooms, they might have carpet, like, near the tub, but never around the toilet. This is the only house where I've seen that, you know. In a lot of these sort of homes that have this kind of open design that I really like, and again, we'll go downstairs as well. A lot of these houses, they've renovated everything already. Of course, it costs a bit more. But this way, the positive, of course, is I get to renovate it how I want. If I want, right? So, yeah, it's like I'm not taking my own furniture because it's already here. I can't fit in the car. I don't want to deal with it. And, you know, the three-piece couch, it never fit, you know, or it fit physically, but it's just like I never used it, you know. So it's nice that there's going to be a space here that's probably another cheap, yes, of course. Look at that. Good Lord. So we'll be getting rid of a lot of these things, and pillows galore. It's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's see here. Yeah, so that's the upstairs. I mean, again, I get kind of freaked out about the moving and all the anxiety with it, but then I'm here and it's like, no, this is a nice place. You know, the yard is nice. It backs directly into a trail. There's no neighbors there. And even though this is not a massive lot, it's just like, you know, you're surrounded by frickin' trees here. And there's no blinds except in the master bedroom. So even with I might get a couple blinds, but even with this, it doesn't feel like everyone can see in, you know. It's very, very nicely wooded. Very nice. There's trees everywhere and everything, so lots of light. And massive ceilings. Anyways, let's just go downstairs and see what is down there. All right. So there's a jacuzzi hot tub over here. I don't know if it works. It made some faint buzzing sounds. In fact, let's check that out. I took some pictures. I haven't uploaded it anywhere or asked for any, you know, I don't want to overwhelm myself with this nonsense and I have to move in first. But I think it's about 20 years old because it doesn't look that bad on the inside, right? Like there's some dirt and some roaches, but it doesn't look like it's cracked or anything, right? And it makes a very faint buzzing noise, or at least it did. Nope. There's some cars going by so you can hear that, but I don't want to open it up. The point is, I did see some motor in there, and the number 99 was marked off. So right next to 00 and 98. So I'm assuming it's from 1999, or at least the motor. And I'm guessing they're not going to buy a new jacuzzi and put in an old motor just for funsies. And what's the point? How does this work? Fantastic. So let me use my right hand. There we go. And yeah, so this is actually the one piece of furniture I'm looking forward to using. It's a little futon thing. It looks like it could actually go in the bedroom. I don't know how, you know, I don't know how. Also, it might be an IKEA one, in which case I'll look it up and do that, but I haven't had the opportunity to use it yet. But it looks pretty neat. Let me see. Lots of pillows here as well. These look exactly like the shelves that I'm keeping at the old house. We'll see. Look, it's okay. And then you got two bedrooms here. You know, I was thinking, like, you know, if I'm really down on like economic hard times, they could like rent these out at some point. I'm not a huge fan of having random people around, but it's like you got like a full little half house here or something, 2 bedrooms, and it's got its own unique separate bathroom, you know. So it's pretty neat. You know, it's like it's a massive house for me, but because everything is in one, it doesn't. I think I've said that before. It doesn't have that generic house feel. You know, everything I need is on one story, and it's just so great. So yeah, every time I come here, you know, drop something off, or you know, I'm like, okay, no, this is good. This is very good. This is great. You know, you've got this fucking thing here. Oh, good lord. So yeah, it does feel very nice. It does feel very nice, and it looks. Again, it's not remodeled, but I think what happened is the previous owners were seasonally here, right? They were not here. They said they were from Mexico, but I think they were pretty rich Mexicans who could like afford a second home in the U.S. and like you know, I think that's what it was, and then. You know, and as a result, they're not here anymore. They sold it. I think the owner was kind of an old lady. Maybe she just, you know, she was just too old to maintain this house or something. I don't know. But the point is, it doesn't look worn out. Because again, you have a microwave from '85, and I'm not going to use that because, you know, I don't want to, well, sometimes I do want to die, but not right now. And, you know, but it doesn't look as old as you'd think it is. Again, the water heater's from '85 as well, and it works. There's still hot water. You know, hopefully before the winter, I can install some tankless heaters, and, you know, so it'll keep me busy. And now that I'm in charge and I can look all this stuff, I think that stuff is going to go a lot easier. You know, having to deal with the maintenance guy at the old house, and when is he coming? Oh, you know, it's like I can't deal with that. You know, but I think when I'm kind of more in charge of these things and it's not open-ended, you know. But even as it is, it works. Everything works, you know, and hopefully the internet will work because the guy will be here 1 to 3, and it is 1:04. So yeah. So I think that's a nice little tour of the house. Yeah, the first couple of times I've been here, I was here for a couple hours, just like walking around. It's like, oh, this is pretty neat, except for all the crappy furniture that I don't need. But, you know, like this, what is this? Can someone explain to me the appeal of this? You know? Grandmothers, please comment below. What is the appeal of this? I just don't understand, but... I can kind of feel, I can kind of understand the appeal of the wooden stuff. You know, it does fit with the rest of the house, but I don't know. It's like whatever. But yeah, it's good. So I've been rambling for 20 minutes about an empty house, and that's fun. We could probably drag the futon up here. Not right now, but yeah. Yeah, so I think that's it. I don't really have much else to say. It's just kind of, it is fun to sort of communicate into a camera like this. And it's then sort of fun to talk, and maybe it's not the most interesting thing to be hearing about some random house, but it's a different sort of thing, you know. The backyard is a total mess, I will give you that, but it's you can work on it, you know, and that's the great point, is the front of the house has, you know, I don't know, a square yard of lawn, and most of it is not really a lawn anyways. It's just amazing. That was another thing, is like, I don't want to mow another lawn again. You know, I think if I go there with, what do you call it? With a, you know, with a weed whacker, I think that's enough, like 2 months, every 2 months, you know. I don't know exactly where the property line is, so I'll figure that out, but no, I'm rather impressed. I do like it. You know. So yeah, instead of today moving all the bed stuff and sleeping over, I'll probably do that tomorrow. I'll have some downtime here, and yeah, and the house was clean. They were actually cleaning right as they were leaving, or they had some cleaning lady here, so you can still see the streaks in the floor here. So I thought I'd have to spend a day here cleaning, and not really. The only place I found that was kind of dirty was above the cabinets. In fact, let's check it out now. Let's hop on my cabinet, or my, oh boy. All right, let's see this. See, it's like stuff like that. That's it. You know, that's the only place that I saw that had any sort of nasty dirt. And yeah, so that's it for now, I think. And yeah, we'll be back and commenting on other parts of the house, I guess. And all right, so we are back here in the little sunroom, and I think I figured out how to get the right angle on my face, because I see a reflection of a reflection, and I can see myself really tiny over there. Anyways, so this is the end of the first kind of dry run moving day. It's what, a Tuesday? Yeah, it's a Tuesday. The only reason I was out here is the, what do you call it, the internet was hooked up today, so that was fun. I guess that's it. They hooked up the internet as expected. They came out when they said. They didn't have to drill anything. The computer stuff is going to be here, most likely, because it's a nice room and everything. But the point is, it's hooked up, it works. But I was kind of freaked out. I think I talked about it with the last video, and I don't want to repeat it too much. I want to do a short video. And yeah, there was one more little problem today, is the AC stopped working. You know, it's May 28th around Houston. You know, that's when the AC needs to stop working, right? And yeah, that's when the AC needs to stop working. So what's my point? And it was a weird thing, because right before, it was whirling really fast. I could see it down from the kitchen. And I even opened the window before I noticed that it was getting hot, because it was really it sounded different than you know, it just sounded really loud. I was like, that's weird. Someone is screaming out there. That's fine. They can scream as much as they want. But the point was, it was very loud, and then I noticed it kept climbing to like 82, 83, 84. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, the first day I'm here for an extended period, well, so, right, is when it stops working, the AC, and it's only about 5 years old, so what the fuck, right? So anyways, what the fuck indeed. And, you know, I turned off the AC, it turned off, I turned it back on, and it works. So, I don't know, there's some glitch with it, maybe it'll work, maybe, I don't know. Who knows, we'll figure it out. But, and you know, they got me freaked out again, you know. It's that cycle of something doesn't work, right? Some small thing doesn't work, and I get freaked out, and then, you know, I guess we can talk about, yeah, the suicidal stuff always comes up. It just becomes this, everything is going to shit sort of thing. And it's never about the thing, though. It's never about the AC or whatever else. Like, who cares? You know, these things can be solved, and they always are. You know, even with the computer issues this morning, the bookmarks I mentioned, it's like, whatever. You know, it's just that I still have a hard time talking about what I want to talk about. You know, the military school incident. I discussed that for a minute, and it just feels so helpless. You know, and again, that's why we're here. You know, I think this house is going to provide the sort of stability after, you know, moving in and throwing away all the crappy furniture. Oh, I found a recycling thing. They take away a bunch of crap for free, all the pillows and everything. So yeah, that'll be fun. And then right, but anyways, it's never about the thing. It's that I can't talk about the big thing. You know, I think if I had a purpose to live, if I had people around, I don't think I'd sweat these small things. It's more like I have nothing going on, and what little stability exists, it just gets shattered, and it's like, you know, it's just I'm in this hyper-vigilant state, you know, where I'm just anxious and whatever about these small things because I got nothing else. And but I have to remember again, this is why we're here. You know, I'm here so I can start talking about these things, you know. And I'm talking about these things without specifics, and I think that's just how it's going to be. I'm going to talk about how I can't talk about these things. I'm going to talk about talking about them, perhaps at a later date. And you know, that's fine too. You know, it's just I at least want to get to a state where, like right now, I'm kind of talking out loud. It feels good. I feel a little better. I was swimming. A new gym, feels so nice. And yeah, I was pretty low. I was very, very low. You know, but even then I had that flicker of, ooh, but we can do this, we can do that, and we can talk about this book. In fact, should I move the, it's over there. I don't know. This is a stationary one. Yeah, I put the books up, the two giant small boxes. Yeah, I took a grand total of 45 seconds to take out all the books. But it's oh, you know what? The low battery is flashing, so thankfully this is going to be a short one. I do have some extra batteries, but fuck it. So anyways, I just want to talk about how I'm going to talk about things. And, you know, it's I just got to find that one little flicker of hope there, you know, that, oh, I can talk about that little thing in the book. And okay, it's probably not going to end well here. And we've said suicide before, so we'll say it again. But let's try things, you know, let's try the things I can try. And just one by one, you know, just try little things. And again, don't even try things, just talk about potentially trying things. And that's fine too. All right, so this is day 2. And I've decided that, well, I'm not going to be moving the bedding and the stuff I use every day. I'm still moving stuff like winter clothing, tables I don't really need, but I still sort of want around. I think this is, I don't know, some clothing-related lava lamp stuff. So again, I don't have much stuff to begin with, but, you know, like, oh, here's all the liquor bottles. I don't even drink anymore, and I never really like liquor, but I guess I'll take my word for it. There's some, what do you call it? Oh, the pot. It's just some miscellaneous stuff, you know, and probably I'll move on the weekend. Today's a Wednesday? I don't know. Today's a Thursday? Who cares? Who knows? I think it's a Wednesday, but this is day 2. And yeah, I'll probably transition fully on the weekend because there's less traffic. I can take 2 trips, you know, because right now it's like you got to beat traffic. It's like, oh, come on. So I'll just take some little things and then, yeah, that's it. Maybe tomorrow I can even have a little free day where I'm still back here. Because I was thinking, oh, I got to rush out there and put in all the bedding stuff, all the kitchen stuff, all the office stuff. And then it's like, no, just counterintuitively leave all the important stuff until the last so we can still live here as I have. And then we can, you know, at the last minute, not really last minute, but the last thing to do would be office stuff, the kitchen, and the bedroom stuff, you know, and I can take two trips because it's about 40 minutes out there, 40 minutes back while I'll drop off the stuff. And then I don't want to wake up early because I'm just not that person, right? So yeah, that makes a lot more sense. So probably I'll shoot for what, Saturday? Well, you know what? I don't know what the well, that doesn't matter. But the landlord got back to me. You know, he was like, oh yeah, whatever. I gave him an offer that I'm going to be out by June 7th. You know, he doesn't have to worry about the deposit, but I don't want to pay the full rent for the rest of the month. So this way, you know, we're out of each other's hair. We don't have to do, you know, everything at the end of the month. I can be out of here. He can have the whole house to himself, etc., etc. Let's see, Thursday. If we're not taking a free day, let's see. Oh, that focus. There we go. If we're not taking a free day Thursday, we can move the plants. I have to buy a tarp so it doesn't fuck up the car. Probably have to trim that a little bit. You know, I'm actually quite interested as to how this is going to work out. You know, this plant is weird. Like, yeah, I think I probably talked about this before. It's so small. Like, this is my hand, and yet you have this massive amount. I think it got to 6 feet, about my height. Yeah, I'm a little over 6 feet, but this got to my height, and then it started tipping over, which is why I had to start trimming it anyways. But it will be fascinating to plant this into something bigger and just see how massive this can grow. Because I don't think it has any natural limit to it. Well, I'm sure it has some limit, and we'll find out. Anyways, that's just the quick update. So as a result, I'm a little bit more peppier today because things are kind of going my way. And yeah, that's it. So day 2, and things are going pretty well. Alright, so here we are back at the old house. And it's the end of day 2. I moved some other small stuff. You know, we saw that in the morning, or I guess noon. But anyways, I had fun with that. I moved it in. You know, I did some swimming and that sort of thing. I'm back here. Finally talked to the landlord about what's happening with the big stuff I'm not taking anywhere. And you know, exactly what I wanted happen, which is, you know, if I can sell it, I'll sell it. If not, he'll keep it. Whatever. So it's interesting that, you know, in about 24 or 36 hours, you know, how my mood changes based on, you know, what happened, right? So it's kind of interesting, because I got freaked out. Oh, well, this isn't going to work, and that it just kind of got overwhelming. But, you know, things will work out. You know, they often do. But, yeah, so that's it. I kind of want to make the big move where I move the office stuff, the kitchen stuff, whatever. I could move some kitchen stuff. Yeah, let me think out loud about it. The bedding stuff. Because if I don't have any bedding here and the toiletries, then, you know, I can't really live here anymore. But if I put it there, then it's... during the weekdays, I can go there maybe once because of the traffic. I want to avoid traffic in the middle of the day. I don't want to wake up super early to go out there, come back, go out maybe. So I could go out, I could stay there until evening, I could come back, go back. But then, do I come back? That was the issue, you know? It's just, it's not much of an issue, right? Because as it turns out, I'll just move the little things, you know, the stuff I don't need, you know, day to day. And I don't have that much stuff, so it's like, it's not that huge of a deal. But you still have to think about it, you know? Still have to think about it. So tomorrow, maybe day 3, I might actually move the plants out here. The 8 or 9 plants. Maybe some other things that fit in. It's a little too dark, maybe. Yeah, I can see some of it. You know, there's maybe that. I actually bought a tarp so it doesn't screw up the back seat too much. Some of this isn't going to fit in the trunk. You know? So this stays. Patio stuff stays. I'll take the grill apart. So yeah, that's actually kind of fun, just to have a move where, you know, I'm not stressed out about the bullshit that's here and the furniture and oh my god. I spent a bit of time imagining. Is this the right way? No, okay. No, we'll wear this one. Yeah, I have the same one, but one's outdoor and one's indoor. So I mix it up sometimes, so it doesn't matter. But what's my point? Not sure if I have a point. That was the shoe, if it was caught on camera. What's the point? Yeah, so anyways, you know, the monitor box, as we discussed a month ago, doesn't actually fit in, but the monitor itself does. So as long as it's, you know, as long as there's enough bubble paper, I can take it. And right, I was imagining at the new house where everything's gonna fit, and I think it's gonna be just fine. You know, it's kind of hard. I'm not an interior decorator. You know, I can't really visualize where, you know, I just can't do that as easily, especially with all like the grandma furniture in that old in the new house, you know. So that sucks, but anyway, so move out date is what, June 7th officially. I don't even know. That was the shoe again. That was the shoe again. If it fits on camera. Am I covering up the sound hole? I don't even know. Who cares? I don't have my tripod with me that I hold at the bottom of it, so it's kind of an awkward. I have to grip the whole thing. Anyways, yeah, so I'm kind of psyched about, you know, the move, actually. Because it seems like I got everything planned out. Everything is kind of a go. So, yeah, I'll tell you, tomorrow's a Thursday. And then Friday, and then the next Friday is the last day here, or last official day. I might move out a day early, I don't know. But I was thinking, so tomorrow is a Thursday. I might even take the day off and just not do anything. But then again, But then again, it is trash day. You know, and there was this nasty wet carpet or something. I don't even know where it came from. There's this nasty wet carpet that the old tenants or whoever was cleaning up, they put it into this red recycle bin that apparently, like, the company that does it doesn't even use anymore, so they didn't even take it away. Right? And it's wet, as it turns out. There was rain on it. And then I put it in the waste bin that you're supposed to roll out to the curb. And it was filled with a bunch of other crap on the bottom. It was wet, smelled gross. So I don't want that rotting anymore in my garage. So I might go, yeah, I'll definitely have to go out there sometime. I don't know. And if I'm going to go out there, I kind of got to go late because I want to miss the traffic. The traffic here is awful. There's nothing worse than sitting in traffic. It's like, we could be going faster, God damn it. You know, even if it's like a longer distance, but you're going fast, you know, it still feels bad. Yeah. Anyways, so I want to avoid that. So I can go, because again, if I go early, I don't want to go super early so I can come back in time, right? Because I don't want to put the trash can. See, it's always so complicated with me, isn't it? Anyways, I'll probably go later in the evening once traffic dies down and isn't completely terrible. I still have the old gym here I can swim, yes, okay. In fact, maybe one last time. Oh, yes. Well, I don't know. I have a week here. But okay, so went to Thursday, okay. And trash day is here today. I already put it, okay. Let's see here. Yeah, so I'll put some stuff out there. I'll take the plants probably. Yes. Yeah, maybe 8-ish, 7-ish. That depends. I'll take the plants, maybe some other things. There are some kitchen items that I don't really need. Well, that stuff can be, you know, I have a box for that, the juicer. Yeah, there's some small miscellaneous stuff that I'm going to have to take anyways, the cookbooks. Again, there's not a massive amount of stuff here, but stuff that I don't need in the next week. You know, maybe we could take, I don't know. Again, I don't have much stuff, right? So that's been the whole thing here, is just get rid of shit that doesn't work. You know, that I don't use, that is just a waste. Okay, so that's fine. Okay. We can fit, there's some, yeah, okay. Yeah, the plan, okay. That we can do everything. It's fine. It's all fine. So yeah, it's interesting that I do tend to catastrophize and sort of, you know, it just gets kind of overwhelming with the unknowns, you know. But things have generally worked out, you know. And I've discussed, I wanted to do a more practical sort of talk out loud thing, just so, because this gets stuff done. It is a different feel when I'm kind of recording in a camera as if I'm talking to somebody, right? But anyways, the very next thing to do would be to, actually, I already took the pictures of all the big furniture I'm trying to sell, the couch set, the love seat, the triple thing here, this one. I don't know if I'm going to do that tonight. Like, is it fashionable to put stuff on? Well, no, I'm going to be, hold on. I'm going to be, yeah, if I'm going to be going out to the new house later next evening, yeah, probably sometime tomorrow. I've already taken pictures, and I'll take a look at those. And the patio furniture for sure stays with the landlord. He really wanted those for free, so that's fine. yeah, that's it. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It looks like everything's going to work out just fine here. And I think I'm missing something, huh? Yeah, we can, we'll talk about this. Oh, this could go right over the mantle with the, oh, that's going to be good. Oh, that's going to be good. Anyways, I'm looking for it. This is good. This is good. You know, this is great. Yeah, so I guess that is it for now. And yeah, that's it.